Hey everybody. Today we're going to talk about building your company to sell. Or not sell. More, let's say, building your company for you. Okay? Let's take a look at what you can do running an agency, what your options are. Now, I'm not saying this is all your options, but these are kind of the main core outcomes I've seen agency owners pursue. And obviously, any of these are viable to you. There's no right answer. It's just what's best and most right for you personally. So let's look at it. One of the models I see, and this is really popular, is you build an agency, you step away, you have your number two run the organization, and you turn out like a cash cow. In other words, you build the agency up, you have your systems and processes documented, you've got a consistent plan to get new business, you've got all the business set up, ready to run, and you transition out. Focus on other things, do something new in your life, but you own this asset, this agency, you sit on the board, and it makes you money every month. Tons of examples of this. Awesome option. Lots of great people doing it. I've seen Nick Eubanks from the future. He's doing this. I've seen Chris Bennett at 97th Floor. He's doing a version of this. I've seen the people at Animals. It appears they're doing a version like this. I mean, I can go down the list. There's a lot of people who go this route. Okay? That's one option. Another option is you just die at your company pretty much. Like you just keep building it. You work in it daily. And you just grind it out. You make a big old check. You got your salary. You have your owner's draw. And you just run this thing, right? You save on other costs because you're personally in the business. You run it. Another option. Plenty of people do that option. Third option is you sell. You build it up and you sell it. Now, where the third option gets unique is how and who you sell to. So let's talk about the two options of selling. One option, you sell to another shop. You sell to another agency. Maybe they put you on a 2-year earnout. You sell to them. Okay? The other option, the one I'm most passionate about, not that the others are bad or anything, it's just my choice, is you try to become a platform company. It means you get nothing with option one. There's nothing to do with option one. It's not a lifestyle choice. This is like a money choice, I guess, in its simplest form, and for me, a career accomplishment, a choice of building something big. And that is you sell to a private equity group. When you sell to a private equity group, you become what's called a platform company. What this means is you sell your company, the majority share, maybe 50.1% to ownership or more, whatever's on the table, maybe sell 75%, 80% to a private equity group. You then get their money, capital injection. You go out and buy other shops that you put into yours. So instead of an agency buying you, you buy other agencies. And then you package that whole new company up and you sell to another private equity company. In this scenario, your second check, when you sell the company the second time, is usually bigger than the first, and a lot of times you transition out at this point. So maybe on the first one, you're still CEO. By the second time, you're probably a chairman on the board and you're transitioned out. Okay, that's called going the route of building a platform company. Now, if you want to build a platform company, I've talked to a lot of different bankers and different private equity groups. Here's some stuff to think about. And this is coming from people who've done some of the biggest deals in the last 3 years. Okay? You're going to want around $5 million in EBITDA. I don't know why exactly, other than that's what whets the beak of the right private equity groups. Okay? So we got to make $5 million in EBITDA trailing 12 months. Number one. Number two, like I said earlier, they want traditionally control. So they're going to require more than 50% ownership. Number three, they want 20 to 30% year over year growth with 20 to 25% net margins. Okay? 25% is on the high end, 22 to 20% on the low end. You got to be above 20% on your net income for at least usually trailing 24 months. So you can't just cut all your staff and be like, look how profitable we are. They want to see your business can grow at 30% at those margins, okay? They want an annual gross retention of revenue of 85%. In other words, if January 2020, you have 85% of the revenue you had in January of 2020 and January of 2021. from the same clients. That's very hard to do, but that's the best of the best are able to accomplish. They also want to understand your services and your size of accounts. So if you have your books right now and you don't have revenue by business unit or service line or types of accounts, enterprise, small business, mid-market, start breaking that up and tracking it. A part of their investment will say, if we give you X amount of money, could you grow Y part of your business? See? So they want to understand how the different pieces are profitable or unprofitable, growing, not growing, and they can understand how you run. Lastly, if you do all of this, you can get around an 8x multiple of EBITDA. In other words, you can sell your $5 million EBITDA for $40 million. Now, you won't get all that up front. A lot of times, you're going to have an earnout. They're going to want you to invest some of your money back into the platform company so that you're invested when they sell to the other private equity group at a higher amount. And there's a lot of nuance to this. I'd be happy to chat more about it with you. But those are your three options, right? Build it, transition out, let it be a cash cow. Build it, sell to someone else, and leave. Or 3, build it, sell it, become a platform company, and try to grow or go that route. Okay? So hopefully that helps. It's been an informative video, and have a great day. Thanks, y'all.